All right. How we doing today? Bry.
What's up?
Should I let Rocky join? Should I send him the link?
I thought you was going to a family thing.
That's what I thought. I thought the same thing. Let's go ahead and invite the little rickety cricket over here. All right, Brian, what have you been doing today, buddy?
Well, absolutely nothing. I haven't done a single thing all day, which is crazy, because normally I'm out and about doing stuff on the weekend, but finally a weekend I haven't done anything. It's great.
All right. Yeah, what the fuck's going on? Because usually you're doing some wild shit with your basement, which looks fucking incredible, by the way. Great job, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Good Lord. Looking good. Got a little depth in the shot, a little foreground. I like it. Yeah. All right.
So, it's getting there.
Mic sounds good, too.
Microphone.
I was about to say, you sounded fucking hella professional over there. I appreciate it.
See, this is what we do here. When you have more money than brains, you just start buying stuff and hope it works.
And honestly, it does. And oh, look who pops up at the correct time. Rocky Prop in probably the gayest shirt I've ever seen in my life. Oh, there he is.
Look at this gentleman.
Look at you, buddy.
He's an Eagles green.
Yeah.
Oh, that was planned. I'm sure this was planned, actually, now that I think about it.
We formed an alliance.
That's right. I forgot about that.
You guys are in an alliance against me now. I totally forgot this. Rock, what? I thought we wouldn't be seeing you ever again, to be quite honest with you. I was worried.
Yeah, well, I went to church this morning. I thought my dad was gonna need me a little sooner. Heading to his house because we gotta go somewhere. But I hit a little card show in between. Got me a little box. Got me a couple cards. Got me a little CD Lamb. Got me a little Charbonnet auto. I got me some things.
You've been hustling this morning, Rock.
Again, I've been getting to it in the dress shirt.
Hustling is one thing. This fucking dude doesn't have Wi-Fi, but we're fucking breaking cards over there, getting Sharpie autos, but you can't get a fucking little spot of Where's the Wi-Fi card?
Hey, the Sharpie auto was $15. The Wi-Fi bill is $400. So
you know what? I think you balled out a little bit harder than you intended to today. I'm gonna let you pass on it. Here's my one thinking. Get fucking Wi-Fi. I feel like I shouldn't have to say it. Where are you headed now with your father today?
So my dad is going on a trip with his girl and her family, and he was like, dog, I need one of my kids to come. Kevin said no. Mark said no. You have to come. I was like, bro, I have work Monday. He's like, take it off. So I told my boss, I'm like, I have no choice. So yeah.
Wait, overnight you're going?
I'm going overnight we're going to the casino and then to the Musquamaquit Beach the next day. And I'm not a beach guy.
Nobody's a beach guy, Rock. We're from the East Coast. We don't do fucking beaches. What are we, assholes? We're not fucking surfers.
Look at this. That's a CD Lamb, Dak Prescott, and someone else fucking Amari Cooper patch. Got the Ryan Kessler auto. We'll throwback, and that's the.
What'd you spend today, Rock? Overall ballpark,
like 60.
So usually about a month of internet, if you want to know, is $55. So
it would have been.
You just want to say that.
But listen, I'm not the one who got behind on the bill. I pay the Wi-Fi. I pay the UI.
Listen, I'm not going to give you shit today, other than the fact that we have preseason football to talk about. There were quarterbacks that showed up. There were quarterbacks that Brian did not like that showed up a little bit. There's quarterbacks that I have absolutely disparaged in the past on this said show because I love when Rocky Prop gets upset. Who played yesterday and did not look terrible. I know we're playing against third string defenses these days. Rock, you were very pumped about the Giants. You had a nice ticket on the Giants -1.5. I hope I helped you in that selection, telling you that the Bills suck absolute dick in the preseason. Also was glad that Sean McDermott had a sack and let his future Hall of Fame quarterback sit out a meaningless game. Don't like the fact that we had defensive starters in till deep in the first fucking quarter. Don't love that, especially ones that are fucking important to the defense and maybe they're getting injured already. Rock, you watch Jackson Dart. What are you feeling, buddy? Like 12 for 17. I'll pull up. Do you have the stat line, Bri?
I can pull it up.
Pull it up real quick. I think it was like 12 for 17, but the kid didn't look. I mean, there was really barely a pass rush. The offensive line kept him pretty good. How you feeling, Rock?
Listen, guys, I'm feeling really good about this. All right, I got to see. Honestly, you know who I think looked the best out of all the New York quarterbacks? I think it was Jameis Winston. But I like to see how Jackson played. He had some fucking opportunities to scramble out of the pocket and get some like decent small gain yardage. Threw a beautiful deep ball that turned into a touchdown to little Jordan Humphreys, whatever the fuck his name is. It was honestly, listen, Dan, I'm not gonna lie. I laid wood on the -1.5 because I was at work, and I'm like, I want to watch the Giants game to get through the rest of the shift. And also, I need this in my life to like just beat Dan's team once, and this is the only time I'll ever be able to do it. So I'm gonna lay some wood on it. So that's what I did. Just hoping that it worked out. Tyrone Tracy looked good. Our tight end looked good. Jackson Dart looked solid. He didn't look amazing like someone like Shador.
This is every
we got to
throw
talk about in a little
while
bit.
Rocky's talking. Yeah, every throw while Rocky's talking. This is Jackson the Dart throwing some dart-like balls. You don't like to see. Go ahead.
Like real quick, you could have everybody's watching highlights, being like, "Oh, look at all these completions!" Like this, like these throws were nice, but he had a couple missed targets, a couple ones that should have been brought in that could have been a little bit closer to the receiver. One specifically to a tight end over the middle that was a little bit over his head, and also some dump offs that they turned into big yardage for him, like this one right here specifically. Was just. But
you gotta love the playmaking ability of the. I mean, honestly, we had defensive starters in at that point. Looks like Damar Hamlin's in the game. He's definitely a starter. That was, I mean, really not much you could do with that pick. I feel
and also he dropped it. That wasn't really it didn't count as a pick, but it was pretty much a close one. It was a
great ball there, right?
That was the touchdown pass.
Yeah,
beautifully in the pocket, and he put it in front of him so he can run into it, which is impressive. Obviously, NFL quarterbacks can do that. But I do finally like what I see out of my football team with a quarterback room, because I would see Daniel Jones and not be satisfied, and then see Tommy DeVito and be like proud of my Italian heritage, but also just like not hopeful. So no, it was cool to see Giants football somewhat be entertaining.
Did you like the run there?
Yeah, it was a good run.
He had a couple good runs, huh?
Got out of the pocket. Jameis Winston looked the best to me, though.
Jameis looked the best to you.
He played like Jackson Dart's feeling it out. Russ just feels like he did everything in his career and just kind of going through the motion. Jameis just has the juice, like the confidence and the swagger that I like to see out of a starting quarterback.
I think if Jameis could have ever figured out his terrible decision-making skills, he would have been a decent quarterback in the league. Third string defense, there were some plays there, Bri, where the first stringers were in against Jackson Dart. So I don't want to disparage everything that we're seeing here. Obviously, it's preseason. Take it with a grain of salt. But honestly, if we're looking at every throw right now that he made, there's been a couple gross underthrows, couple gross fucking overthrows, really, but nothing like terrible, right?
I feel like he had a couple nice balls over 10 yards, but the majority of his passes were short dump offs. So I'd like to see him expand the field. Otherwise, you're going to see defenses pinch the line of scrimmage and force him to throw deep.
I'd rather
it does look like they have an extensive screen game planned for when he's on the. I mean, there were how many passes there were screen passes? I feel like
there were a lot of screen passes, but I like that out of our offensive coordinator. Like, I'd rather this might be a weird analogy, but Steph Curry says every best shooter starts under the rim, and they work their way out. You don't just walk on the court and start jacking up threes. So
yeah, you got to build a rhythm. You got to build a rhythm.
Grow from that spot.
Absolutely, he's got to be a rhythm to play. But Bry, not terrible.
Not terrible.
Surprising, right?
He's still not going to start this year.
I don't want him to start. I'm kind of in that train of thought, like they talked about in New England, where it's like they had no problem letting quarterbacks develop under veteran quarterbacks or quarterbacks that have played before, and that's how it should be. You throw fucking a rookie quarterback in, ask the world of them, and then they fail, and then you dump them off to the curb. Like, it's fucked up.
Here's my question. Bry, do you think that he could develop into a good starter?
I mean, what defines good?
Middle of the
better
pack.
Than Daniel Jones.
Better question. Better question.
What's
his ceiling? What's his ceiling?
Yeah. That's a good question. What's his ceiling? That's good.
His ceiling is probably Darnold.
Like Darnold from last year?
Ugh.
Or like Darnold his whole career?
No, not Darnold from last year. I don't think he reaches that.
All right, so like Joe Flacco without the Super Bowl?
Better than Joe Flacco.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't necessarily. I mean, Joey Flacco did win a fucking Super Bowl. I feel like the arm is stronger than I thought it would be, I guess.
Let's say that his ceiling is like Baker Mayfield light.
Okay, I like that. Rock, I feel like you can't really. Well, I can't really fucking. I feel like that's not terrible.
It's not terrible. It's like he's not going to be a top 5 quarterback, but he could be a top 15 quarterback.
Well, honestly, it's better than fucking Tommy DeVito and fucking Daniel Jones and fucking all these terrible quarterbacks Rocky Prop's been subjected to after Eli Manning. Shadows makes a really good point. I did want to bring up the Jackson Dart thing first because I didn't know how long we had Rocky for. A lot of injuries happened. There were 3 players carted off the field, one of which possibly could be paralyzed at some point. Every Giants quarterback had a passing touchdown except Wilson. Not great for Russell. I really think Jameis probably gets the start there. Eventually, I don't know if Russell Wilson's going to make it through the season. Tajay Spears, unfortunately, was carted to the locker room last night due to an apparent lower leg injury. I don't know if it's torn. I'd have to look it up. Bri will get on top of it, but it looks like Tajay Spears is probably going to be gone for quite some time. Another huge thing from last night, Cam Little of Jacksonville hit a 70-yard field goal. So you remember how Rocky Prop said he could kick a 67-yarder and barely got it 24 yards. Cam Little actually can kick 70 yards, and I just want to show Rocky Prop what that looks like when an actual kicker.
I already watched it.
We're going to watch it again because you need to see it so you know that you're not a superhuman athlete. I do want everyone to understand one thing. Kicking a ball longer than fucking 40 yards is ridiculous.
I can attest to that. It's hard.
You can attest to that. It was crazy. I'll pull up that clip in 1 minute here. Spears is believed to have
By the way,
suffered
real
a
quick.
high ankle sprain. You don't like to see it, man. Spears is
I was gonna
he's got
say
bad luck.
there's no way Tajay. I was gonna say there's no way Tajay tore his ACL because he doesn't have any ACLs. They removed both of them. Somehow he
That's
still
so
hurt.
fucked up, you piece of shit. I can't believe he just said that, Brian. What a fucking
It's
dick.
true. How the fuck could you? Because
The
that's the one thing I
same
know about
kid
Tajay
running
is
a
that they
5
removed.
fucking 940s making fun of Tajay Spears.
I'm not.
can't
I like
believe it.
Tajay Spears.
All right, let me pull up. I got this kick right now. Hold on. Cam Little, not so little. I like that. Can we
It's
see?
incredible. This is incredible, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, look at how fucking far this fucking field goal is, dude. Let's fucking get it with
He's
full
standing
sound.
he's standing at the 40.
Holy smokes. They got a shot.
He just kicked a 70-yard field
kick.
goal. Are you kidding me?
Crazy.
I've
That's
never
crazy.
seen that. The
What a
NFL
call, by the
record
way. These
for the
guys are
preseason.
fucking on
But
point.
that's a
I mean,
Sports Center
money.
highlight.
Preseason,
70
like
yards.
mid-season form in the preseason. These
I've never
two.
even seen a 70-yard field goal attempt.
Wow, these
We're
guys.
not
I gotta
joking.
run it back.
This
for these
kid
guys.
can really drill the ball.
Holy smokes. They got a shot.
He just kicked a 70-yard
70-yard
field
kick.
goal. Are you
That's
kidding me?
Crazy.
I've
That's
never
crazy.
seen that. The NFL record because it's preseason. But that's a
I mean,
Sports Center
money.
highlight.
Jesus.
70
What a fucking
yards.
kick, dude. You gotta fucking love it, man. And those guys with the fucking call of their lives, dude. What that was phenomenal. I was in on that. Rocky Prop, how does it feel to know that that man can kick a ball at least 65 yards further than you?
I'm 5'9". I'm all right with it. But yeah, the one thing I was thinking too is I always kind of thought it was possible.
What the fuck does that have to do with
Listen,
anything?
I don't got enough leg for it, but I always thought it was possible based on the fact that you see on these kickoffs how hard they can hammer it. If you can just accurately fucking get it through the uprights when you have that skill set, I always kind of felt like 70 yards was possible. I think the better question is, will that ever be beat?
No, well, you're seeing a lot of big legs come into the league. There's a lot of like science being done. I feel, yeah, Aubrey, they had that kid, Matt Ariza from fucking San Diego State that had his issues, but then got back in the league. When he was in college, he was punting the ball fucking 75, 80 yards a clip, basically. There's a lot of studies being done on how you can get the ball to fly the correct way, and they'll fucking keep coming up with things to make the field goals longer. But there is, to be legit, like kickoffs are one thing, Rock, because there's no one coming at you. Those guys can take a fucking huge run up to the ball to kick it during a kickoff. During a field goal, bro, they got like a fucking 7-step drop basically, where he has to generate 70 fucking plus yards of force in his leg. Like that's I don't know if 70's ever beat, but we've never, what's the longest? 66, 67?
67, I think. 68, maybe.
Fucking crazy. He's 2 yards past the longest of all time.
And was that Jason Elam in Denver in the thin air?
In the thin air where the ball carries a little bit further. I don't think Jacksonville's got thin air, buddy. It's fucking damn near close to fucking just about fucking sea level.
Yeah.
So the kid's got a fucking cannon, is what I mean. Panthers head coach David Canales was disappointed and wants to see better discipline from Xavier Legette after he was ejected for fighting in Friday's preseason game.
Dude, I wish he was mic'd up.
You gotta love a little bit of fight though, right, Bri? Like, I know he's got to make better decisions, blah, 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 blah. I want a fucking wide receiver that's going to be a little dangerous. I want a guy that's going to go out there and be a little bit of a prick. I don't know. I don't know how you feel.
I want a wide receiver that can fucking catch the ball and score touchdowns. That's not Legette.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Quick. Yo, real quick, before we go, can we please, before I have to go, not y'all, can we please talk about Shedeur?
Yeah, let me pull up the highlights for Shedeur.
So the game started. God.
Another part of another rookie quarterback. Brian did not like. I'm partial. I'm partial to Shedeur, but Rock, what do you got on him?
So we started. We were ending the stream when that game started, and Bry said he was watching him like kind of fumble around the pocket. Then before I know it, I get a notification on my phone. It's like Shador Sanders throws his first touchdown, and I'm like, all right. So I turn on the game, and he. By the way, Brian, I just want to say, beautiful setup. He looked incredible, and like, especially when I watched Jackson kind of play and watched him kind of go through the motions in a packed QB room. Like, they had a packed QB room too, and they let Shador go out there and show a lot of teams why you can't fucking buy into all this bullshit. Like, I feel so bad for. Imagine being a Saints fan watching that game. I'm not saying Shador is now automatically like gonna be great, but like, you watch that and you're like, fuck, dude, we passed up on him 5 times.
All right, here is. He just killed the sound there. This is Shador. This is every throw and run while he was on the field.
Poised in the pocket, was able to scramble and extend plays, and also didn't get sacked once, which was a problem for him in college.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole game. I did see that he was definitely getting hyped up. So I'm curious to see like what we got here. Kid's got an arm though. That's nice.
He reads the fucking play well.
That's not bad. That's not bad right there. Good little run.
Play action.
Oh, that's bad. That's not great.
Extending plays with his legs.
Yeah, that was a bad throw, though. That was real bad. All right. Good throw. Slightly protected the wide receiver.
Watch this 4th down. This is when we were watching live.
Okay. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah, you hate to see that. You got to make a better play on 4th down. You know, the throws in rhythm, though, are not bad. I mean, that's behind him a little bit, but the kid's got a good rhythm.
He's also a rookie. He's going to learn. He makes the good, proper fucking first read and is able to pivot to his second and third when needed.
Oh.
That might be more of just a miscommunication. Tons of space.
That's a great throw.
What like that? Like he in a pocket.
Fucking
that was a dime.
Throw. That was
through
a great
3 defenders.
Yeah, that was a pretty spectacular throw.
I hate not having end zone paint.
Okay. I mean, ball placement's not terrible. It's really not.
New team, new playbook. Like, it's going to come together. Like, that was a little behind him.
Yeah, you need to get the ball out in front a little bit on that.
Did that one-hand catch pop up yet?
I don't think so.
Dot. That was a fucking
nice.
dot.
That was with pressure. Bry's getting hit at the feet when he throws that. That's not too bad.
This just looks like a franchise quarterback. And this is his first game.
You do like to see him running a little bit, though, right, Bry? You didn't see a lot of that in college.
No.
That was a bad throw. And
that was a hospital ball.
Yeah, that was.
And but the thing is, too, like, I'm telling you, there's something about quarterbacks and having swagger. Like, you watched Cam Ward the other night. Like, he looked good, but he looked like, yeah, I'm the number 1 overall pick. I'm going to be here. It's a shitty situation. I'm just going to try to make some plays. Like, you can tell after that 5 round fucking slide that Shador came out trying to prove something. And that's like a huge difference when you see it.
I mean, you do. Oh, man. Yeah, it's sketchy to be going back to that. Yeah, you got to get the ball out at that point. I mean, to not get sacked 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage was pretty good there.
In all the little fundamental shit like that, well, it's an easy adjustment as a coaching staff. Like, that's not like something like insane. I'd rather him try to extend some plays and learn.
Oh my God. That was a really tough throw. That was a really tough throw. Another
that's
great
a quarterback
you
can be confident in, dude.
Another
he throws
great
those
ball.
end zone fucking dots.
That was another great ball in the end zone for him.
That was good coverage.
Yeah, good coverage, but he fucking threw the ball behind him again. Ooh, not a great sack there. Got to get rid of the ball. You know, I had friends at this game, and they were saying that he was definitely decent, like a lot better than they thought he would be.
Would you say the best player on the that's a bad throw. That's a panic throw. Would you say he's the best player on the field?
I heard that Bryce Young had a really good game.
Did he?
I didn't watch at all when he was on the field, so I can't attest to it, but from everybody that was at the game, they said he was pretty good.
Dude, let me tell you, I love watching a quarterback that can roll out into constant space. Like every play action, like how wide he drives, like he finds the space. I like stepping up into the pocket to finish a throw right there instead of staying back on your back foot. He steps up into it.
Bri, do you kind of see, like, I know he's probably not the fucking guy that you want to be compared to right now, but it looks like Deshaun Watson from when he was younger to me. Less athletic, but no, less athletic with the running, but I feel like the throwing, at least. I don't know. He's got good poise in the fucking pocket, man. He's got good poise. I don't think he's bad. I think he can actually develop into like a decent quarterback.
I think he's going to struggle.
I know he's going to.
I love your setup,
I am a hater. I'm a Shador hater. I don't see it, and I don't believe it.
Shadows Leggett is mid. What's the field goal record? It's 68. You see Travis Hunter get stiff-armed into the underworld. I will pull that up in a second. Imagine getting ejected.
Did you see CeeDee Lamb get bodied on the sideline?
Sanders went 14 to 23, 138 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. Rocky, he's playing against guys who will be selling insurance in 3 weeks. Chiefs safety Deion Bush tore his Achilles and will miss the entire 2025 season, according to Andy Reid. Tajay Spears is expected to be out just a few weeks due to his sprained ankle. Means that his preseason is over.
I'm gonna roll out, boys.
All right, Rocky Prop, thank you for pulling up to your podcast for 15 minutes and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. We'll keep your podcast running. Yeah, we'll just keep your podcast running while you go and live your life.
Hey, listen, if there's one thing you guys do while I'm gone, it's just make sure the show stays handsome. Okay?
Yeah, that's we got that covered. Bry's here, so we'll be good.
All right, cool. I love you. I'm sorry. Peace.
Yeah. Anyways, Bri, it's good to see that Rocky Prop could fit us into his tight schedule today.
I mean, I'm honored. I feel very proud that I was able to experience the Rocky Prop driving in the car for 15 minutes. It was great.
Yeah, it is good. Another guy that made his debut yesterday, JJ McCarthy. Bri, did you watch any of this?
I watched a little bit of it.
Okay. This is my first time seeing it. I did hear he had like some good shit. Okay, which kind of scares me a little bit, but here it is.
Here's his first pass.
Not a bad fucking throw there.
Like that's a cannon.
Yeah.
Is a pretty good athlete. Michael Juergens.
That's a bad throw.
All
right. Ooh. Raiders got a little bit of a rush on him, huh? That's a bad throw right there.
Plenty of opportunities, I think, this year to start running the football.
That's a great throw. Holy shit. Right, guy in the face, getting hit, leads the wide receiver.
Trent Sherfield Sr., the veteran, goes in motion. McCarthy with a sidearm shot.
This guy's going to get picked a ton, huh?
I mean, it's very, very gunslinger-ish, right?
I didn't realize that it was this much of a wow. Okay, you like that, right?
JJ has thrown an
I didn't realize
interception,
how
goes
much
back
of a
to pass,
gunslinger he
throws
was. What a
I don't
throw!
think he's a gunslinger. I think he's very
Very nice touch.
reckless.
You see that corner?
Right,
Sitting
what a
in the
throw
front.
that was, though.
Down McCarthy, back to pass, steps away from the pressure.
Okay,
looks
let's see
to
what he
run,
does.
eyes
3rd and
down the field,
12.
runs. He's gonna
Tries
take
to
on
make the
Raiders.
play.
Like that, the ball has to be on its way immediately.
Deep drop by McCarthy. They set up a screen to Wanwu, turns the corner, receiving options right, one to the left. McCarthy on a 5-step drop. Bounces
A lot of
around
time
the
All
on
line,
day.
scoops
Yeah,
out to the
that's
right,
nice.
dumps
It
to
was behind him. Should have been out in
What about
front.
Brandon Powell that people need to know?
McCarthy over the middle.
He's going to get his wide receiver killed.
McCarthy
Take
shotgun
that.
on 3rd down. Raiders blitz again. Pass over the middle.
Wow.
Good catch.
Holy shit. That was a great catch.
I think I'm gonna keep. Oh, there we go.
Oh, and he got him.
Some little off coverage. Tristan Jackson does a great
Right,
job.
that's a
of
really
kind of
good throw.
putting out a double
I
move.
feel like
Just
every
that corner
NFL
settle,
quarterback
JJ,
should be able to make that throw.
that's
Should they
Yeah,
not?
I agree.
move there
I
When they
agree.
got 2 steps on the corner,
Yeah,
Just
no,
if you will,
every
during the
NFL
season.
quarterback should be able to make that
just-
throw, but
just
not
being
every
on the
NFL
opposite
quarterback
side
does
and
make
then-
that throw. That's what I'm saying. I
Going
think
vertical.
he's
Oh, good route out here, boy.
a lot more. He's got a lot more fire on the ball than I remember.
Short motion to the right. Play action.
Got him.
See, and that's the thing here.
Good shit, JJ.
Bry, is he not coming into the right offense?
I mean, this offense made Darnold look like an all-pro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like these wide receivers, when Jefferson's on the field, when Addison's on the field, these wide receivers can make. I mean, if let's see what we got in Darnold in Seattle this year, but I mean, if I'm a rookie, I want this wide receiver core. I want Hawkinson as my tight end. I want playmakers behind the ball, and I feel like the coach schemes well, right?
Yeah, I mean, Minnesota made the playoffs last year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
and
I think
if
they're
McCarthy
returning
can
pretty
keep
much
it up,
everyone.
well, if McCarthy can keep it up, I don't know, man. Maybe the Jettas pick is not the worst thing. There were some throws that were really bad. I feel like he had way more zip on the ball than I expected him to have. I kind of expected a lot of floaters, but there were some touch throws in there, showed escapability. The kid's a little wiggly. He's got athleticism. He can stretch plays if he needs to. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if he threw 35 interceptions this year, though. Just to be honest, Vikings have too many weapons to lock up everyone so people get open. That's a good point. I mean, if he's going to turn the ball over twice a game, but if he throws 4 touchdowns, then who gives a fuck, right, Brian?
I mean, that's the Jameis Winston excuse, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's preseason, Dan.
It is preseason, but
It sounds like you just popped 2 Cialises and you are all over preseason highlights.
Yeah, no, you know what it is? I'm just so excited that football is back. Like, I can't tell you how exciting it was to be able to watch these players. One, that you like wanted to see what they look like in an NFL uniform. And 2, just to get like, we're starting to build up a little bit of steam here, Bri. By the end of this month, we are going to be fucking in the throes of college football, a week away from fucking starting fantasy leagues across the fucking nation. And there's going to be that vibration in the air as we head into fall. I can't fucking wait, dude. I know you're just as stoked as I am, by the way.
Yeah, for college football, of course. The 23rd, so we're 13 days away from the first college football weekend.
I did want to see. I wanted to see Bryce Young, but I don't know if anyone.
Iowa State, Kansas State, the 23rd. That's a big game. That's a big game.
Iowa State?
Iowa State, Kansas State.
Oh, that's a great game.
That's the first game of the college football season.
What else do we have? Week 0 for college football.
Idaho State, UNLV, Fresno State, Kansas, Sam Houston, Western Kentucky, and Stanford, Hawaii.
Stanford, Hawaii nightcap. Gotta love that. Always love a Hawaii football nightcap.
And then the following Thursday, the 28th, is holy shit, there's a ton of games. And then there's a ton of games on Friday, and then Saturday the 30th, we go bananas. Yeah, I mean, we're 2 Saturdays away.
We are 2
Saturdays away from like a little taste of college football, and then the 28th on Thursday, you get Thursday, Friday, and Saturday chock full.
I can't wait, Bri. I'm very excited to get this college football season rolling. We are going to do our preview on Friday before Bri heads out for that weekend. Get you guys kind of kicked into gear for college football season. Bri, we'll have to discuss how we want to handle that, if we want to go division by division, all that good stuff. But I feel like we cover the big 5 or the big 3 really, and then like the biggest teams we can kind of go through. And then I would love if the weekend before football starts, we can sit down and do our over-under pod, go through each team, write them down, see which ones we get right, all that good shit. We have a lot of previews coming up. Football is going to be good to us this year. Coming into this season, this is where we make money. This is where Rocky Prop starts hitting the ridiculous fucking parlays. Admiral's got the nice little fucking straights usually, and I come over the top with some nice shit on top. So hopefully everyone's locked in.
Daily Wager last year, all 3 hosts were plus money.
All 3 collectively. I'll do the total, but collectively it was plus 7,500 last year for us in daily wager and weekly wagers.
So if you followed every single pick that Rocky, Dan, and myself had last year, you would be plus money, guaranteed.
If you only bet what we gave out on the show, you'd be plus about $7,000 right now.
So if you really think about it, what other? I mean, I watched the ESPN shit, the ESPN bet show.
Yeah.
Was it like at 5 or 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
They fucking miss almost all their picks.
Yeah.
They're fucking terrible.
They're fucking terrible.
So you tune in here, you get good picks.
And they hit.
We make fun of Rocky, which is
always fun.
We make fun of Dan because
Always
Rocky and I are in an alliance.
Yep, that's true.
And Rocky then makes fun of me for looking like a Pokemon character. So look, all of these things, pure entertainment, and we're gonna make some cash this year. I feel like we're gonna go. Last year was just the tip of the iceberg. This year, I feel like we're gonna do even better this year.
I agree. Shadows is going to have a nice pick for his parlay, his birthday parlay that we're going to throw in for him. Despite Miami's unwillingness to trade Tyreek Hill, multiple teams around the league are still monitoring his potential availability. Love to see who's in on the sweepstakes for him. Do you know, Bri?
I don't, but list 3 teams that you think would be Tyreek Hill would be good on. One is probably a jersey hanging on your wall.
The Bills?
Yeah, but they're not going to trade him in division.
They might, though. The AFC East is so weird, dude. Like, we've traded guys to the fucking Patriots. We've gotten guys from the Dolphins. Dude, it's like incestual. They all trade with the. I mean, let's be honest right now, Bri. Tyreek in his prime with Josh Allen would have been crazy.
Yeah.
I'd love to see I'd love to see him in Buffalo. I think San Francisco could really use a Tyreek. I think Dallas could really use a Tyreek. I think that Washington would do amazing for Tyreek. I think he'd be great in Washington. How much does he upgrade Baltimore if they can get him to Baltimore?
Here's some teams that I think would be really good. I'm looking at all the teams right here. So, would you put them with Shador to try to
Like
give
give him a
Cleveland?
number one.
Yeah, they don't have a number
why not? Why not?
Would him and DK Metcalf would look good together?
Oh my God! Could you imagine trotting them two out?
Denver could use a wide receiver.
Yeah, Denver. I mean, Bo Nix would love Tyreek.
Vegas could use a receiver.
Vegas could use, yeah, especially of that caliber.
Herbert has never had a guy like that, so the Chargers could.
That's the one team that kind of stuck out to me was the Chargers. I was gonna say them.
The Colts could certainly use a receiver on the outside.
I just don't think. I think the Colts are tanking. I'm good on that. I think they want Arch.
I think.
Yeah, you know what I mean. What if Tyreek went to Jacksonville?
I mean, Jacksonville. You have him and Travis Hunter.
Here's the thing. Tyreek Hill is leaps and bounds better than anyone else that T-Law has had since he stepped into the league. Correct?
Legit. Yep.
I mean, his number one wide receiver for a couple of years was Christian Kirk.
So then I go to the NFC.
Yeah.
To your point, Washington could use him.
Yeah.
Chicago would probably love to have him.
I think he's a good little, if you dump it off to him, he could take a slant fucking 90 yards real quick.
Green Bay could use him.
He makes that wide receiver core way more cohesive.
Carolina could use him.
Carolina, yeah, but so does, it's every team in the league, right?
There's some teams that, Philly doesn't need them.
Minnesota probably doesn't need
Detroit doesn't need them. Minnesota.
Detroit. Yeah, you're right about Detroit.
I don't know if the Rams need them.
What about
Arizona?
Arizona could definitely use them. What about the Patriots?
Patriots, yeah.
The Patriots could really fucking use them. I don't know if the Lions have enough fucking ball. They would have to have 2 balls per game to get Tyreek.
Yeah, with everyone.
Yeah, they got Laporta, they got Gibbs, they got Monty. Yeah, you got to give everyone the ball. They're not going to be able to fit Tyreek in there on top of it. If you got rid of Jamison Williams and had Tyreek, if you did Jamison Williams couple picks for Tyreek, not bad.
What do you think it would take to get him? A second, a third?
I don't think that it's going to.
I don't think it's first.
No, I don't think it is at this point because he's coming off of a really shitty year, dude. We don't want him back in KC. We got enough wide receivers. I think he would be the immediate number one in Kansas City. Just to be clear.
I'm trying to see what his cap hit is this year.
So my favorite college football team is Notre Dame, and Admiral over there is a Penn State fan. Rocky Prop doesn't watch college football.
South Carolina.
Oh, yeah. I guess he likes South Carolina.
$27 million. $28 million is his cap hit.
Okay, so that's not terrible though, Bri. If he's it's a lot, but if he's anywhere close to being who we know him to be, fuck you, Mr. Magic. I don't wear Vans. I'm not a skateboarder. I'm a fat guy. No, I'm not wearing Vans. I'm not buying shoes at all. I wear Asics now because I'm an old man. All right. That's how this works. Okay. 20 million isn't bad, especially if you need a number one wide receiver.
28 million. It's almost 30.
So that's a little different.
Yeah.
That's a little different. So there's really only, I'm an old man, dude. I don't wear Vans. There's only a few teams that could really absorb that cap, but how much do you love him in Washington?
Well, here's the problem. If they trade him,
he's a good man. Mr. Magic's dad loves Asics. Listen, there's going to come a time in every man's life where you understand that Asics are fucking comfortable as shit, high impact shoe. And I want everybody to understand they're fantastic. You got to get Asics.
I think the Dolphins, if they traded him, would have $55 million of dead cap.
Ooh. Ooh.
If I'm reading it right.
Do the Dolphins have the worst salary cap situation in the league right now?
No, I
outside
think
of
it's still the
Saints?
Saints.
Okay, yeah. Outside of the Saints, though, it's got to be the Dolphins.
I don't think it's good.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
mean,
sound good.
you're paying 31-year-old Tyreek Hill a lot of money. So,
I mean, that's a lot. But if you can get Miami to eat some of that cap, Bry, that's a move. And if you're like, hey, Miami, here's the deal. I'll give you a second and I'll give you a sixth. Okay? You eat some of the salary cap, we'll take Tyreek off your hands. I think he automatically upgrades 28 out of 30, 32 teams? He upgrades 28 of them if he walks onto the field for any other team.
yeah, it's just how the contract works out. I'm on overthecap.com, and I'm not a cap expert by any means, so I don't know how much dead money he would hold. It would be tricky to fit him under his salary cap at this point for teams, I would assume.
I think if you're Miami, though, you're looking to kind of rebuild, right? Like you're looking to kind of – it looks like the iteration of your team is that you had imagined is fucked at this point.
Is Tua the long-term?
I mean,
guy?
Obviously he's not, right? Like the kid is one concussion away from having to retire.
True.
He ran headfirst into a linebacker last year.
I just feel like they were so close there for a quick second.
Yeah, but the Cheesecake Factory menu playbook that fucking Mike McDaniels was trotting out, it got figured out. The motion doesn't work anymore. You know what I mean? Like he's not a good coach because in the playoffs he fucking crumbles too on top of it.
God damn, the AFC East is fucking terrible.
The AFC East is terrible outside of Buffalo. That's correct.
You should cakewalk to a division win this year. If the Bills do not win the division, everyone should get fired.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm kind of hoping that happens. I got to be honest with you. I think
you hope that you have a shitty season this year.
Yeah, I know this is kind of a hot take here, but I think McDermott's got to go. I'm hoping he has a bad season this year. Yeah,
you are wishing bad luck on your team.
Yeah, I think that's
terrible juju.
Well, I think that the McDermott experience needs to end.
Who would you rather have?
I don't know. I don't know at this point. I don't know who the hot candidates are gonna be.
You can't fucking do that, Dan. You can't New York Knicks yourself. You can't just be like, well, we're gonna get rid of McDermott, but we don't have a replacement.
But McDermott, categorically, he makes the wrong calls in the big games all the time. So,
maybe if your quarterback could sneak for a yard.
But you know what?
I'm sorry, not your quarterback. Your MVP quarterback could sneak for a yard.
Bry. This is not the time or place for this. I'm saying he's too conservative. Like the first time that play gets stuffed, I get running it again, but not the next play, not 3 times in a row. That's fucking crazy, dude. Roll him out. Get a sweep with Josh Allen. Let the guy build up a little bit of steam before he has to fucking hit the line. Like there's all sorts of plays that could be called there. And from everything that I've heard from every fucking coordinator that's come and gone in Buffalo, McDermott's got his hands on fucking everything. I think that he got us to where we are right now, and I appreciate it. But as this comment says, he's good, but he's not the guy that's going to get you over the hump, and he's proven that. Also, Bry, just a quick stat. A coach and a quarterback combo that hasn't won a Super Bowl in the first 5 years together has never done it after that. So I think that's fucking important. It's fucking important, dude. Like you can't continuously waste Josh Allen's career with a guy that can't get over the hump just because he gets you to like 11-6 every year. You can't. Like you just fucking can't. So I think that needs to be said. It does. You guys won a Super Bowl, correct?
Yeah.
and fired your coach how many years later?
The second offseason after his Super Bowl, he was gone. He
Two
only got one
fucking
season
seasons.
after his Super Bowl.
2 fucking seasons after winning the pinnacle of the sport, Philadelphia and Howie Roseman made the fucking call and got rid of a Super Bowl winning head coach 2 years after winning the Super Bowl. Bri, your team does this. Any successful team, like, yeah, you have continuity, but you make the fucking calls, man. Like, if you want to fucking continue to be relevant, you have to continue to strive to be better. Right now, I think after 6 years, McDermott's voice probably doesn't hit as well as it did in the beginning. I would say that.
Maybe you should get some wide receivers for him.
Listen, I also think that has been one of the biggest catastrophes of this fucking administration in Buffalo. To saddle this quarterback with shitty fucking wide receivers around him, I think is a fucking huge mistake, man. I think if you give Josh Allen a fucking prime fucking wide receiver, Josh Allen with his version of Jamar Chase, like, it would be unstoppable just with the arm strength alone. Like, I don't know. He needs his guy. Diggs is supposed to be that guy, but then he fucking flames out. Like, you gotta fucking do something to get this guy over the hump. Like, I get you need a defense, but at the end of the day, this fucking kid is throwing the ball to Khalil Shakir, like, and fucking Curtis Samuel. Like, that's not how this works anymore, man. Like, at a certain point, Bri, is that not a fucking failure? Like, I think, like, great, you got us to this point, but if you can't get us over the hump this fucking year, then I think there needs to be a fucking change in Buffalo.
Maybe I'm just spoiled by having A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith.
Yeah, you absolutely are. And not only that, you got Saquon, and on top of it, you got Dallas Goedert, who was a top 10 tight end in the league, man. Like, you guys got weapons all over the field. And your fucking quarterback is a weapon on top of it. So you are completely spoiled, but you have had good. I don't know if we could ever call Devontae Smith like a number one, but he's a high-end number 2, right?
He can take over games.
He could take over games, absolutely. It's not going to happen every game, but like, and then you have A.J. Brown, who can literally dominate at any point in time, or he could be a decoy, or he could just be a blocker, and he doesn't bitch and moan about not getting the ball. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, you guys have an amazing wide receiver room. I'm trotting out Khalil Shakir with a quarterback that I think is frankly better at throwing the ball than your quarterback. I just think he is. Like, he should have wide receivers.
Go get wide receivers, Dan.
Well, if you don't
we go by Rocky Props mindset,
yeah,
just go get wide receivers.
I agree. If you don't trade for Stephon Diggs that offseason, you could have drafted Jettas. If you don't trade for Diggs, that pick that they used to draft Jettas was the Buffalo Bills pick. So, again, like, I think that's a failure of a front office. Like, you don't know Jettas is going to be Jettas, obviously, but you fucking missed another chance to pair this kid up with a fucking guy that we could have Jettas on a rookie contract, and he doesn't disappear in big fucking games.
Yeah, and then you draft Coleman instead,
which is insane. Just insane. I just insane. It's also nice having a good GM. That's a good point. It's like if Joe Burrow had a functional defense. Yeah, that's a good point. Josh Allen on Philly is probably winning every year. I also think that that's probably the case. Like, if you put Josh Allen on Philadelphia, I think you guys win a lot of fucking Super Bowls. I'm just going to be honest with you.
I don't think the Bengals defense is any better this year. Based off of what I know it's preseason, but based off of what I saw,
it's not going to be good, dude.
The first quarter, Tanner McKee and the second string fucked them up.
I mean, looked like the second coming of John Elway. Like, was just fucking jaying all over the motherfuckers.
No pass rush against backup.
No,
at all. Terrible coverage on the back end.
And you don't want to fucking pay Trey Hendrickson. You got no pass rush, but you don't want to pay the guy that's gotten 18 and a half sacks the last 2 years.
I mean, Jahan Dotson looked like a number one out there.
And how much do you hate Jahan Dotson?
as a Penn State fan, I will never hate Jahan Dotson.
But you don't like him.
I don't. I like him as a 3, as a slot guy.
You said a lot of terrible things about Jahan Dotson last year. I want you to be very aware of that. That I remember the things that you said about Jahan Dotson.
Just fucking catch the ball.
Just catch the fucking ball, man. Graham Mertz in his preseason debut, 7 of 14, 28 passing yards, and 3 interceptions. I can't believe that he is on an NFL team. He was bad in college.
I mean, is Graham Mertz still going off of the reputation he had for the first game he played in college?
I guess. I
Do
don't
you
know.
remember that game?
I do remember that game.
He came in for Wisconsin and fucking lit it up. And everyone was like on the Graham Mertz hype train.
Yep.
And he didn't do anything since that. I mean, really anything since that first game that he played in Wisconsin. The first game that he played in Wisconsin was electric. And ever since then, we haven't seen it. So I can't believe he's on an NFL team.
Same here. Shadows wanted me to pop up the Judge highlight. Let's take a little peek here.
Formation. Fields will throw it for the first time. Sidearm toss. It is enough for a first down. Traveled with Tampa Bay, Houston, and the Rams.
Well, first protection was fantastic.
That's not a bad throw there. Nice little underneath.
Someone that's in the mix. They need to find some other receivers outside of Garrett Wilson that help this offense flow this season.
So Myers, the center, making his
over under Garrett Wilson over 100 receptions this year.
Fields was the quarterback.
Under.
Braylon Allen is
under.
In.
Way under.
The throw.
Way under.
Yep. Andrew Beck moved the chains once again.
Yeah, great job.
This kid can't throw the ball.
We talked about that AVP at the right guard doing a great job. But hey, how about
he's going to be dinking and dumping and diving all fucking season.
Distributing the football. Can you manage?
You don't think he's going to get like 10, 12 targets in a game?
Catch drive continues now.
I just he's going to get 10 targets a game, but how many of them are going to be on the money for him to catch?
Fake it. Fields has the time. Step and throw.
Dink and dunk. Dink and dunk.
Big yards after the catch. Duffy.
Good coverage by the Packers. Plenty of time for Fields. Number one, that's the focus. Offensive line has been great. But Beck, the check down underneath. When you got man-to-man
fucking
coverage,
pick up this tight end, though.
that second tight end.
Because I feel like he is going to be getting the ball a lot because Fields can't throw the ball down the field.
Terminology will all be the same, but the difference is the style of quarterback. Like you see with Justin Fields and his ability and his movement skills. How will that be?
Doesn't look as fast as he used to, Brian.
Take off and run and get a first down.
10th play of the drive.
Well, you put on that Jets uniform.
Yeah, you slow down.
Steps forward. Fields breaks a tackle.
Okay, that's nice. What a tackle break there. Gotta love Fields for that, man. He's gonna make plays with the feet.
There's always a son of a
right. If he can get it together through the air, he's got the intangibles, man.
Try to squeeze in the holes in the red zone.
Is he?
No, if it's not there,
what's his ceiling?
Michael Vick.
Michael Vick. This is going to be one of many. I think
double
digits for the season.
Michael Vick. That's the ceiling.
Quarterback going into
he's
the year with a
just as good of a runner as Michael Vick is.
He's not as fast as Michael Vick.
No, he's definitely not. But he's just as good of a runner. Absolutely.
That's the most insane thing you've ever said in your entire
life.
No,
I'm serious. His ceiling is Michael Vick. If he can
that is the most insane take you've ever had. Michael Vick is what? The best scrambling quarterback of all time?
I think that Lamar Jackson would have something to say about that.
Okay, second best?
Yeah, I also think that the way that they play is a lot. It's very similar. That's what I think.
That's the most insane thing you've ever said in your entire life.
Michael
Vick and Justin Fields should not be in the same sentence, paragraph, or book.
Unless they're talking about dogfighting, right? Justin Fields is Josh Allen 2.0 in terms of running the ball. That's not true. That's not true. I think Josh Allen's a better runner, probably.
Josh Allen is more savvy runner. Justin Fields is probably a more athletic runner.
Yeah, absolutely. He's faster. I think that his ceiling could be Michael Vick. Why is that such a crazy thing to say?
Because he's been in the league for how long and he has shown zero glimpses of Michael Vick. At some time, a spotted dog is a spotted dog and will never turn into a plain white dog.
Yeah, Josh Allen's like Derrick Henry when he gets up to speed. Like he's just a fucking bowling ball. That's a good point. I still think that he was saddled with some of the worst offensive coaches of all time, and nobody's given him a proper fucking like role in an offense.
Are
That's
you
what
a
I think.
Justin Fields truther?
I'm not a Justin Fields truther, but I do think the kid's got talent. I don't give it like Bry. I get it. I get what you're saying, but if he can ever figure out the throwing side of this game at all, if he can ever like look like he did in college in any sort of capacity in the NFL, I think he could be good. I do.
This motherfucker's 26 years old. Let's just hope he figures out how to throw the ball in the next 3 or 4 years before he turns 30. What are we talking about, Dan? What are we
Justin
talking
Fields'
about?
ceiling is Tyrod Taylor.
Exactly. You 100%, Antonio. That is a perfect comp.
All right, that is a perfect comp. I was completely off base there. I apologize. Bry can't.
Oh, well, if this guy at 26 years old can never figure out the throwing aspect,
shut the fuck up. You're such a cocksucker. Anyways, listen, I like the explosiveness on the feet. I think he will be fine. I do. I think he'll be fine in New York. He's going to be meh at best, but he'll be fine. We had the better rookie. Who had the better rookie year? Jaden Daniels or RG3? That's a really good question. Probably Jaden Daniels, though, right?
I mean,
just because of how far they got.
Daniels went to the conference championship. RG3, I mean, that team, that playoff run that first year was fun.
He was great that year, too.
Obviously, it didn't work out. But
sad to see RG3 go that way too. By the way,
well,
broke the rookie.
I mean, last episode we were talking about awful injuries that you saw live. That was a terrible injury.
RG3. I think if you watch the first year and then you go into a coma, right? Like you probably wake up and you're like surprised to hear that he flamed out as quickly as he did, right?
Yeah, he was never the same after the injury.
Never. I mean, lost the explosiveness. That's the real worry here with like a quarterback like Lamar or fucking Jaden. The first time that they have that catastrophic type injury, the athletic quarterbacks, like they fucking, and it's good that Lamar has gotten so much better through the air, but without the athleticism, Jaden Daniels, Lamar Jackson, like I don't know if they're half the quarterback they are right now. We got to talk about Cam Ward. Let's go to YouTube. I'll pull it up. Only 8 throws, should be fucking pretty quick.
I feel like Rocky Props is doing himself a disservice by not watching college football. He would already know a lot about all these kids.
We're not going to fucking sit here and act like he's ever going to watch it, so it doesn't matter. He's not. He's not that guy. He doesn't like sports. That's really what it comes down to. All right, so I got this shit popped up. Let's look at Cam Ward. He threw 8 passes, Bry. Let's see what Cam Ward's got. First pass is the incomplete.
Secondary on third down, Ward. Former Miami Hurricane can't find anybody. Floats one, and
that's not a great throw either. Huh?
So he must have completed what 5 of the last 6.
So that ball reached the end zone. Cam Ward with great
field
position.
Good throw. Yeah, great protection. Good throw. Stepped into it.
Ward fires.
Ooh. Bry, I mean, how many times is that ball picked off?
On second down.
Nice. That's a great throw.
That's a good throw.
That's a really good throw.
Off the back foot.
Yeah, that's a really good throw. Kid's got arm strength.
Ooh. Don't like that.
He misjudged that one. Let's see it.
All right.
I mean,
He's a better passer than.
hold on, let's see.
He's a better pure passer than Shador.
Yeah, for sure. He's got everything you want intangibly, right? With the throwing motion, I feel like he looks good.
And he is not someone who's going to run that much. So despite the way he looks, he's not going to be a runner.
Ben Wooldridge. We'll look it up. I did actually. It was unfortunate. I sent it in the chat for the DGen group chat, but Travion Henderson looks like he might be the fastest athlete ever to grace a football field. Did you see that run back?
It was nice. Before you sent it, it already had come up on my feed, and yeah, it was bananas. I mean, he made like one cut and he was gone.
Let's look at who did they play? Who were the Pats playing? The Commanders?
Pats played the Commanders. Yes.
I do want to pull this up. I just want to find like a
Mr. Magic, to answer your question, Henderson ran a 4.4. I think it was like a 4.4.
Rocky Prop is only about 0.2 slower than him, huh? So 9 for 12, 123 yards, 1 touchdown, 138.2 passer rating. Is that Ben Wooldridge?
Yeah, 4.43. I remember correctly, 4.43.
Shador has the higher ceiling, says Mr. Magic. I actually think Cam Ward's got the higher ceiling because he's got the better arm talent. Tony Pollard scored that only tight end touchdown the Titans had. The Pats stole him. No way he should have fell into the second round. Yeah, that was him. All right, let me pull up these Pat highlights.
The most impressive thing about Travion Henderson was he had like a 39-inch vertical, which is explosive. Like this is crazy. Watch us. One.
Gone. Gone. The kid's got fucking rockets, dude. Holy shit. I mean, look how much faster he is than everyone else.
And that was the opening kickoff of the game. That's That's fun.
That's a way to fucking make you well known in New England, by the way. Drake May, looking like Drake May. Gotta love that. Yeah, Drake. Second coming of Tom Brady, right, boys? Oh, he's gonna get there. Right, how terrible was that first play? That fumble. That was crazy.
He's deep. He's in the secondary.
Sam Howell fucking coming up big, throwing a huge pick. Gotta love Sam Howell.
I think the Patriots might be okay this year. Do you think they would finish second in the division?
I'm not sold on Drake May yet. Let's see him do it.
I don't love their wide receivers.
No, they're not good at all. They need to upgrade it. That's why Tyreek Hill would be huge for them.
Downtown from 57. Parker Romo.
Lining up for the field goal.
Not too bad territory. They're going to go for the field goal. 37-yard attempt.
So is it the field goal game? Is that what I'm seeing?
Would you rather have? Do you think by the end of the season, Henderson becomes their starter over?
Oh yeah, like easily. They had 2. They had fucking 2 this game.
2 huge returns.
Oh wow.
Here tonight with the special teams.
Fucking Pat's got some speed, huh? Oh, that's bad.
Easy.
Oh, God.
Easy.
Wow. He got very lucky there. Who's that guy? Uh-oh. Great throw. Holy shit.
What a throw by Johnson here.
So you think the Pats will be good this year, huh?
That was the cleanest drive right there for
I
Washington.
mean,
Right down the field, not what the
they're either going to be
second.
they're not going to be last in that division. The Jets are going to be last.
I think the
Right?
Dolphins are going to be.
You think the Dolphins are better than the Patriots?
No, I think the Dolphins are going to be last in the division this year.
I think Mac is a great addition to this team because
I think they're going to fucking crumble.
Before in Vegas, but
That's
also,
a terrible throw.
as you mentioned,
How much is an upgrade of like over Gerard Mayo is Mike Vrabel? I mean, that's got to be huge, right?
There it is.
I mean, Vrabel did it in Tennessee, and
yeah,
fuck,
he proved.
Tennessee
I mean, yes, he proved that he was a real coach there. He really cut his teeth down there, man.
with fucking Tannehill.
Yeah, and made him look good.
Well, and you needed a dog, right?
Yeah,
like
you do. Wow, what a run!
It's a grown man run right there. I think a lot of this has to do with being.
Is Scheffler going to win this golf tournament?
I think so.
He's 2 strikes down.
He's going to be good. I have every faith in the world in Scotty. I just wish he wasn't such a fucking robot.
What are you talking about? He was incredible in Happy Gilmore too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that movie should have never been made. I am so sad that Adam Sandler's just going to do part 2s to everything now. I absolutely hate it. Imagine your first touch of a ball on an NFL field is a 100-yard kickoff return to the crib. Got to be a great feeling to pull that shit out of your ass, Bry.
I thought Travion Henderson was the
Best
second
running back,
best,
right?
second
Wait,
best running back.
who was over him?
Genty.
Okay, but looks like Trey is gonna have some legs in this.
I thought he was better than Junkins. I liked him better than Hampton. Yeah, I was a fan of Henderson in college. I think he was the perfect pick for the Pats. They made a
I
great.
agree. They needed him very badly. They needed a player like him very badly. But of the 2 Ohio State running backs, I think everybody was on Judkins, and then I didn't think it was close. I thought that Henderson was much better than Judkins.
Much better.
Yeah.
I think he's a better pass catcher out of the backfield than Junkins.
Way more explosive, too. You just saw it there, too.
More explosive. Now, Junkins can run between the tackles and take punishment. But, I mean, in this NFL, look at the kinds of running backs that are really successful besides Derrick Henry, right?
Yeah.
You have Saquon. He can burn. Kamara can burn. Yeah, I think you need a fucking burner back there.
You do. I agree. And it's nice to see that we're getting some better returns finally. That's always good.
I mean,
Also,
McCaffrey's not going to run anyone over. So, yeah,
No.
you need elusive guys.
You do. Also, Cleveland took Judkins before Henderson. Yeah, Cleveland is just the worst. Should the Pats be considered a team to make a comeback to the playoffs if they keep this up? They have the schedule, Bry.
They do. Let's think of the NFC playoff teams.
AFC.
Or AFC playoff teams. You have the Bills.
Correct. The Chiefs.
Baltimore. And
Houston. It's Houston.
And then you have, 3 wild cards?
So we got 4 right now. You got the division winners, and you got 3 wild cards.
3 wild cards.
Yep.
Pittsburgh.
We should get best viewers on Streamboo. Pittsburgh. Cincinnati. Okay. Denver.
I mean, it's very dependent on if you believe on Bo Nix.
I don't believe in Bo Nix, but I definitely believe in that fucking defense, Bry.
The Chargers.
Is that 8 teams that you like better than the Pats?
Yeah.
Same. I don't know if they make the playoffs this year. I don't. But they do have the second easiest schedule or third easiest schedule.
But I mean,
they couldn't do it.
It takes a Justin Herbert injury. It takes a Joe Burrow. It takes a Jamar Chase injury.
Yep.
And that entire list completely flips. So, if the Pats can stay healthy and they get a little bit of luck, they might be able to make the playoffs. higher on the Pats this year than Miami, than the Jets. I think they finished second in that division.
I think the Pats can definitely finish second, but I do think they're going to have to beat out a good Steelers team. They're going to have to beat out a good Cincinnati Bengals team. They're going to have to beat out a what I think is a really good defense in Denver. And I think Bo Nix is good enough to get the job done. He got him to the playoffs last year. I don't think Bo Nix is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't mind him last year, Bri. I think he had a lot of good fucking plays. The first play against the Bills in the playoffs, he throws a fucking bomb and he scores. Like, after that, the Bills absolutely dismantled them. But I mean, the kid wasn't fucking bad last year. And if Jaden Daniels doesn't go off the way he did, Bri, and like go to the conference championship game, I think Bo Nix is probably the rookie of the year.
Would you, if you were starting a franchise tomorrow, would you want Bo Nix or Drake May?
Ooh, fuck. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is that washed, to be honest with you. He's not good, but he fucking threw like pretty well.
Let's threw 4,000 yards last year.
I don't know if that's terrible. I don't. On a Jets team that sucks, by the way. Hot take, I think Denver wins the division. That is a hot-ass take. Going back to this, I know Ant would say Drake May. Fuck. I don't know, Bri.
I think it's a toss-up, really.
It's a coin flip.
I think it's a toss-up. Now, I feel like
Maybe
Denver has
Drake.
better defense than New England.
They much better. Surtain is better. Denver's defense is much better. But I think it might be Drake by like a smidge, just because I'm interested to see the athletic side come out a little bit more, because he looks like he can run like a motherfucker.
The Patriots have an easier division to go through than Denver does.
They do, because you got 3 possible playoff teams in that division, and the Raiders are pricks usually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to see a full season of Drake May. I agree. I also think that I'm just leaning towards Drake a little bit because of the athleticism. Bo Nix is still pretty like decently athletic. He can run. He showed a lot of scramblability last year, but I mean, you probably right now you would lean more towards Bo Nix because of the run last year. Like, he went to the playoffs. He saw action. Like, I don't know. I just think that whose ceiling's higher?
Drake May.
Okay. So then if you're starting a team and you have to choose between the two of them, you're probably going to go with the ceiling guy, right?
Well, I mean, Bo Nix spent how many years in fucking college? Like 6 years?
He's 27. I'm
He's
almost
25.
positive.
He's 25.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
He's 1 year. He's 1 year younger than Justin Fields.
That's crazy. Wow. How about for the NFC? Who do we think can make a comeback to the playoffs? I think the sexiest pick is the 49ers right now. Denver has better wide receivers. Is that what we're saying? Sutton and fucking who else?
Denver has a better wide receiver.
Then fucking
Stephon Diggs.
Okay. I thought we were talking about the Chiefs. I'm like, no, the fuck they don't.
Then Demario Davis.
I guess they're okay. I don't know. Who do we think is going to make a run in the NFC this year?
I fucking hate saying this shit. God damn it. Dallas.
Oh, shit. That plus 310 ticket we put in earlier doesn't sound too bad now, huh, Bri?
I don't think they're going to win the division, but I think they can make the playoffs.
We have it's either plus 210 or plus 310 on them to make the playoffs this year.
I think Dallas can make the playoffs. If we're talking about teams that did not go to the playoffs last year that could make it this year, I think Dallas has to be on your board. I think San Francisco has to be potentially on your board as well.
I agree.
I don't see Arizona making the playoffs. I don't see. Do you think Carolina has a shot?
I do. Only because I think their schedule is also easy this year. Let me pull that up.
So if let's say San Francisco makes the playoffs, who doesn't make the playoffs? Who was a playoff team last year?
Let me go through this.
Washington
first. I'm not sold that Washington goes. Listen. I think it's a different game, Bri, when you fucking have a whole season of tape on a guy. Would you agree with that?
For sure. Minnesota probably doesn't make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what I was thinking too.
Does Green Bay make the playoffs?
I don't think that Jordan Love's the guy, man. I think what I watched last year was a guy who's afraid to get hit now. And if that's going to keep it up this year, I don't know, man. Bryce Young looked like getting benched was the best thing to happen to him. He looked like a whole new player towards the end of the season. He did. He really fucking did. He looked like Bryce Young. Here's the Panthers schedule. Tell me what you think about it. Panthers against the Texans, probably. Oh, that's preseason. Sorry. That's preseason. We're good on that. Hold on. First game of the season is against the Jags. I think that's a toss-up.
Toss-up.
Second game against the Cardinals, I think that's another toss-up. If you told me that the Panthers are 2-0 after those games, I wouldn't be surprised. But what would you say? Let's give them 1-1.
Okay.
Let's give them 1-1. Then they play the Falcons. How high are you on Michael Penix?
0%.
I'm not high on him at all. I think I actually give the game to the Panthers there. Let's go 2-1 against the Pats. 2-2.
Yeah.
And then they got the Dolphins. I think they could beat the Dolphins.
Okay.
Give me your honest take.
I mean, today I'd say they lose to the Dolphins.
Okay, so they're 2-3.
Yeah.
And they play the Cowboys in week 6. What do you give them?
They probably lose there.
2-4. Then they play the Jets.
That's a win.
3-4. Did I say 3-4?
Yeah.
Okay, 3-4. Then they play the Bills. 3-5.
Yeah.
Then they play the Packers.
In Green Bay?
Yes.
That's a loss.
3-7. They play the Saints.
That's a win.
4-7. They play the Falcons.
That's a win.
5-7. They play the Niners.
It's probably a loss.
Okay, 5-8. Then they play the Rams.
That's probably a loss.
Then they play the Saints.
That's another win.
Bucks.
Yeah. It's looking grim.
It is looking grim. They lose to the Bucks, right?
I have to admit, that's their first game against the Bucks. They still have another game against them, right?
They play the Bucks twice in 3 weeks.
That's crazy.
That's so stupid. Not even in.
Let's say they split them.
I don't know. Do they split against the Bucks?
Probably not.
Okay, let's call it 2 losses, and then they play the Seahawks in between there. That's what, 1? That's a win.
They could win that game.
Okay, so
I mean, there's some toss-ups that I give them a loss for. So I mean, ideally, I think they come out 9-8.
I don't think we got them for 9 wins, buddy. I think we got them at 8-9 at best.
8-9.
8, and
That
that's
doesn't make the playoffs.
That's at best, dude. Bryce Young has the potential to take the team back to the playoffs. I think that's the sexy team that everyone's talking about in the NFC that could go. But the only thing that gives me pause here, Bry, about this pick is if Baker Mayfield goes down in Tampa Bay, that whole division's wide open. I don't trust Penix. I don't trust fucking Spencer Rattler. That's for fucking sure. And I don't trust Baker Mayfield's fucking backup, whoever the fuck that is. This division could be won at 8-9. That's what I think.
Eight and nine? No, not 8.
I think the division could be won at 8-9. Here's the Bucs schedule. Okay, let's look through the Bucs schedule. So we have the Panthers. I'll write it down as 8-9 for the Panthers. Let's go through and see if they can actually.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, who the fuck? That's who we want back. If Mayfield goes down in any capacity, and he's been injured before, Bry, that's a nightmare. They're going fucking 3-15 with Teddy, or 3-14 with Teddy Bridgewater. All right, so week 1 for the Bucks is the Falcons. We got one win there.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. All right, week 2 against the Texans.
They could lose that game.
Week 3 against the Jets.
That's a win.
Week 4 against the Eagles.
That's probably a win. We can't beat Tampa. Todd Bowles has the Eagles numbers.
How?
I mean, the last 2 times we played them, we got absolutely fucked by Tampa.
I can't. Buffalo needs to call up fucking Tampa. Bucks Seahawks.
That's a win.
Bucks and Niners.
Probably a win.
Another win?
You think they're going to lose to Purdy?
I guess not. I think they could. But
I mean, San Francisco was not good last year.
They really weren't. Okay, we'll give them a win. They're 5-1 right now. Going into Monday night against the Lions, I think is a loss.
Okay.
The Saints, that's a win.
Yep.
The Pats, win.
I think we said that was a win when we were breaking down the Pats.
Okay. Against the Bills.
It's probably a loss.
Okay. Against the Rams. I like the Rams.
That could be a loss, yeah.
Against the Cardinals, I think we both would say a win, right?
Yeah.
Against the Saints, I don't think the Saints win too many games this year. I'm definitely giving them the win over the Saints again.
Mm-hmm.
Against the Falcons, Thursday night.
That's a win.
Okay. 10-4. Bucks against the Panthers.
Let's say they split against the Panthers.
Do they, though? That's what I want to know. Do they?
I mean, it completely depends on whether Bryce Young fucking lights it up again this year. If Bryce Young lights it up again this year like he did last year, they could split against Tampa.
All right, let's be very, very honorable and give them one of those games. But then the Bucks have the Dolphins sandwiched in between twice at the Panthers.
Okay.
That's a win.
So 13-4.
12-5 if we give the Panthers one of those games.
Okay, 12-5. That's what.
So yeah, there's no shot for the Panthers to win that division. I don't know if they maybe. I don't know. I don't think that. The way you put it there, when you look at these schedules, I don't see how the Panthers get in.
I mean, all of this changes once we get into the season start and people start getting hurt. And
absolutely,
we actually start watching these teams. This is just an exercise for fun, but
yeah, I like it. Though. It's definitely fun. I like to point out that the Bucks beat the Eagles in the 2024 wild card game
by a lot.
Yeah, that was a bad one. I can't wait till everyone starts to realize Purdy is a fraud. Only time Eagles beat the Bucks was in the 2023 regular season. The other games they had, Bucks just bent them over. What the fuck is up with Todd Bowles and you guys?
We lost to him last year in the regular season. We lost to him in the playoffs the previous season. Yeah, we can't figure him out.
Crazy. Crazy that Todd Bowles is your fucking kryptonite, by the way.
And there's going to be a very good chance that the Eagles are going to be favored in that game against Tampa. And that is one week that we should circle and say we probably fade the Eagles.
Okay, I like it. I'm writing it down now.
Because it happens every year. Tampa always gets us. But at the same token,
all right, I wrote it down. We're good. Bri, before I let you
doesn't have.
Wait, didn't Todd Bowles win one though? He did. He was on the
as a coordinator.
Yeah, but he's got one. He's got one.
Coach though.
He's never going to get one as a head coach, but he's got one at least. Give him a break.
As a coordinator.
He still got one, Bri.
Okay, and if you were the equipment manager for the fucking pick a Super Bowl winner.
Yep.
Kansas City Chiefs. You would be a Super Bowl winning equipment manager.
Correct.
And no one would give a shit.
Hey, but you still won one. And that's all that matters. All right, Brian, let's pivot a little bit. Fuck, I cannot wait for football, boys. I cannot fucking wait. Have you watched any NASCAR this weekend?
I have. I watched a little bit of the truck race.
The truck race was good.
And truck race was all right.
It was a mess at the end, but it was good. It was a really good
race. I saw
race.
that Connor Zilic almost died.
Connor Zilic almost died. He fell off of his car, broke his collarbone.
Was unconscious when they got to the car.
Yep.
He's alive and well. Broken collarbone. Will not be racing today, obviously.
Who's taking his spot?
I don't know, to be honest with you. That's a good question.
He's in the 80 something, right? Looks like they're not even going to put a car out there for him. Nobody's driving. It says Zilic is 25th qualifying.
He did qualify, but I don't know who's replacing.
Hey, realistically, I'll pop up that question here in a minute. And we'll talk about Baker in a minute, but don't leave us here because this is we win money at NASCAR. This is kind of our fucking specialty here. Let me look.
I mean, SVG is going to win again.
Blaney gets the top spot though.
Yeah, but did you see where Blaney practiced? He was like in teens.
Oh, okay. I gotta love that then.
So it sounds like a really hot lap. SVG is going to win this race.
I think that he's going to win as well. I think we're in agreement there. It looks like who's so they withdrew the number 87 car, so nobody's going to race it.
Briscoe qualified third again.
What's up with him? Is Briscoe fucking good though?
He's good for a couple of laps when he needs it.
I think that Briscoe might actually be good. If they can figure it out in that 19 car, I think he could win some fucking races, dude.
So Briscoe qualified third. He's not a bad road racer.
The last two races, didn't he?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's not a bad road racer. I think McDowell's going to be there. I think Buscher's going to be pretty good today. Yeah. Those are the guys to watch today in the NASCAR race. McDowell, Briscoe, Buscher, SVG.
Bri, do you want to help me with something?
I would love to help you with anything.
Great.
Unless it involves your wiener.
I said it before you said it. Hold on. There's this app that is exclusively like prize picks, but it's exclusively for racing. That's all it is. It's just racing props. It's called Grid Rival. Have you heard of it?
I have not.
Okay, so it's dope as shit. Hold on. They have all sorts of matchups you can do. F1, NASCAR, IndyCar, like literally Xfinity, trucks, even the motorcycle racing, which I know.
What is this called? Grid Rival?
It's called Grid Rival. That's what it's called. Yep.
Okay.
And I just wanted to run through a couple of the better or worse ones that they have and a couple of the matchups. They do it kind of interestingly on here. The matchups are like plus positions. Like you can fucking so the first matchup plus positions, right? Is Kyle Larson gets plus 1.5. Okay.
From where he starts?
From where from where they finish. So Kyle Larson versus Tyler Reddick. And Larson.
I see.
So it's like a spread. It's super fucking cool. Hold on. And boys, if you want to get into it, There's my fucking link. Fucking go to it. Get to it. I'm going to try to get there. I'm talking to them about actually sponsoring the show. So the more people that sign up, the better. Just look at it. This is a good way to get into fucking NASCAR, but there's the link down below.
It's horse racing with cars.
Basically, yeah. So here's what we got. Here's the matchups. You got Kyle Larson plus 1.5 against Tyler Reddick.
I don't love that.
We got Alex Bowman plus 1.5 to Chris Buescher. Bowman's good on road courses.
Bowman qualified. Pulling it up here. Where did Bowman qualify? 7th.
Bowman 7th?
Yep.
Where's Buescher?
Buescher qualified 12th.
Okay, I like that. Let me get down. I've been building a NASCAR model, so I have stats from all these fucking guys. Let's Bowman's lights out at Coda. The average start over the last 4 is 12.3. Average finish is 4.5.
Do you have any Hochivar lines?
Let me look. I'll look through it.
Because
Bowman,
that guy's not going to make it to the end of the race.
But yeah, he probably won't. Bowman at Mexico City started 29th, finished 4th. In Atlanta or in Chicago, his average start is 11th. Average finish is just over the first position. Sonoma is his worst road course. Average start 9th. Average finish is 19th. Watkins Glen, he was average start 14th. Average finish 14th. It's really not bad, dude. Roval's 13-8. I don't know, man.
I'm
Pretty
so
fucking
sick of
good.
road courses. Fuck these road courses.
I love road courses.
I hate road
So
courses.
I'm looking at it right now. Last 4 races for Chris Buescher. He starts 19th. Average start is 19th. Average finish is 6.5. So he's good at Watkins Glen. What do you think about that matchup?
I think that line's pretty sharp.
Okay, good. Okay. I got McDowell versus Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs is getting 2.5 positions.
Mm.
Do you not like Gibbs there?
Not really.
Wow. You like McDowell
I do.
in that matchup?
Yeah.
All right, we'll take him. Chase Elliott versus AJ Allmendinger. Allmendinger's getting 2.5 positions.
See, that Allmendinger shit, fucking, you just never know with him. If he has a halfway decent car, he could potentially win.
He could, and he's usually in the top 10.
But you don't know whether or not he's going to have a halfway decent car.
Colleague's been my biggest disappointment in racing. I thought they were going to be very, very fucking good. Chase Briscoe is against Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is getting 3.5 positions. Don't love it. Byron is giving Christopher Bell 1.5 positions here.
These are crazy.
Aren't they? What do you think about that one?
I'd probably side towards Byron.
Okay. But you don't it doesn't seem like you're strong on it.
I don't love it.
Okay. Hamlin versus Keselowski. Just tell me if the matchups fucking give you a little tingle.
Neither.
Hocevar versus Logano. Logano's getting plus 1.5.
Oh, God, dude. They're both fucking terrible at these.
They are. Who's going to finish the race, though?
Probably Logano finishes, but he's going to finish in the 20s.
So
In the teens to 20s.
And Hocevar's got speed in that car. So if he doesn't crash out, he's going to finish higher.
He will, but is he going to make it to the end of the race?
I don't know. Judging off that fucking Xfinity mess we had yesterday, I don't know, man. I don't know. That was insane. And Austin Hill is fucking wild, dude. Priest versus Suarez.
Suarez.
Suarez is getting 3.5 positions.
I like that.
All right, we're taking it. Blaney versus Chastain.
Nope.
Cindric versus Bubba Wallace. Cindric's been good this year, buddy.
Cindric was supposed to be one of these road course guys. He just hasn't done it this year.
He hasn't done it, but okay, we can both agree that he's been way better this year.
Way better.
Way better. Like way more consistent. I think he's looked like at times the best Penske car outside of Blaney.
Yeah.
Cindric's it's Bubba Wallace plus 2.5. I think Bubba Wallace is god awful on any sort of road course.
He qualified 15th.
Cindric or Wallace?
Wallace.
Where's Cindric?
13th.
I like it.
I'm going to have to download this shit now, Dan.
Download it, dude. It's awesome.
Do you know how many fucking apps I have on my phone?
Yeah, probably a ton. But listen, you're helping the show if you download it, first and foremost. Listen, this is a quick way to get into racing if you don't, like, if you're not into it.
Show. The space.
Listen, you're helping out the show if you download it. Everyone download it. Use the fucking link. You're helping out the show. I don't care if you fucking load it up or not. Just download it, okay? I like Cindric in that matchup.
I'm downloading it.
You're what?
I'm downloading it.
Okay, I'm taking Cindric in that matchup then. All right, let me go through. Yeah, and Ant says you made him download some dumbass random fantasy app, so you have to do this. This is eye for
Antonio, God damn.
Ant, you better download this shit too because it helps us. Everyone in here, download this fucking shit.
Fantrax is the shit.
Fantrax is really fucking cool, but I have better or worses for you, okay? I think we'll just rapid fire. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you don't, okay? We're going to start at the bottom. Alex Bowman, better or worse, 10.5?
Better.
Carson Hocevar, better or worse, 12.5?
Worse.
Daniel Suarez, better or worse, 17.5?
Better.
Austin Cindric, 12.5, better or worse?
Austin Cindric. What was the number?
12.5.
Oh, that's a good line.
Okay. We're even on it?
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah.
Keselowski, better or worse, 15.5?
Worse.
I agree with that one. Chase Briscoe, better or worse, 7.5? I think that's pretty sharp.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Priest, 13.5, better or worse?
Worse.
Okay. Chase Elliott, better or worse, 9.5?
Better.
AJ Allmendinger, better or worse, 11.5? That's good. That's a good line.
Yeah, I think that's right on.
Denny Hamlin, better or worse, 15.5?
Worse.
Bubba Wallace, better or worse, 14.5?
Worse.
Tyler Reddick, better or worse, 9.5?
Better.
Okay, better. Larson, better or worse, 10.5?
Worse.
Wow. Logano, better or worse, 13.5?
Worse.
Yeah, right? You like that one?
Yeah.
I like that one too. Christopher Bell, better or worse, 6.5?
Who is it?
Christopher Bell. That's pretty
worse than 6.5.
You think?
You think he's
good? He's good at road courses. He's good at road courses.
But you have, like I said, I think you have SVG, Busher,
Yeah,
McDowell.
Busher's good here.
I don't know. I think I think Bowman's top 5 team.
All right. We'll go worse on Christopher Bell. Michael McDowell, 7.5, better or
I
worse?
think he's better than 7.5. I think he finishes in the top 5.
I also think that too. Do you like that one?
I don't like it as much as the Logano one.
Okay, so you really like the Logano one. Which other one do you like? Trying to build the fattest parlay possible here. You like that Carson Hocevar one?
I do.
All right, we'll keep him on. Do you like the Brad Keselowski one?
I do.
All right, we'll keep him on. Do you like the Bowman better than 10.5?
I do.
Okay, we'll keep him on too. All right, we like Logano. You like that one under, right?
Mm-hmm.
McDowell, you like over 7.5? Let's not double expose ourselves to McDowell. We already have him over. We have McDowell over Ty Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ross Chastain. What?
What's the odds on that?
That's 35 times. 10 to win 350. It's a nice little 6-teamer there. We're doing Rocky prop parlays. Chastain, better or worse, 8.5. I think that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Busher, better or worse, 8. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
You like it over or you like it under?
I think he probably finishes right around there.
Kyle Busch, 10.5.
Under.
Damn. Ty Gibbs, 8. Better or worse? Meh. Byron, 5.5. Blaney, 6.
Blaney, 6. Under.
SVG, 1.5.
I think he wins, so I'll take better, but I wouldn't bet it.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to run down what we have selected, okay? You can only go up to, looks like an 8-legger, but it's basically 10 to win $1,000. Tell me if you want to take anything off here. Logano, 13.5, better or worse. We picked worse. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
McDowell over Ty Gibbs by 2.5 positions. Do you still like it?
No.
Taking it off. Kyle Busch, worse than 10.5 place.
Yes.
Okay. Blaney, worse than 6th place.
Yes.
Keselowski, worse than 15.5.
Yes.
Hocevar, worse than 12.5.
Yes.
Cindric over Bubba Wallace by 2.5 positions.
That's fine.
Alex Bowman, to finish under 10.5.
That's fine.
That's 10 to win 600.
All right, let's do it.
We're locked in.
It's our new co-host sitting on my lap.
Honestly, I think I like him better than Rocky Prop, so that's cool.
Her name is Winnie.
Her name is Wingy. I love that. Let me get this fucking thing pulled up here. Yeah, everyone here, please download the fucking app. Make us look better. Lucas Niang, who signed with the team last week for the Commanders, tore his ACL. A lot of fucking yeah, this is a road course, by the way. Watkins Glen, pretty fucking action-packed too. So let me pull this shit up. See if I can save it. Damn it. I have to download it. Anyways, all right, boys. That's the fucking parlay we gave you. If you sign up, if you load up money, do it. If you don't, no big deal. Just fucking download it, please, so I can fucking actually get us a fucking like good sponsor, please, for the show. Bri, I feel like we have a lot of good picks in there. I'm pretty confident about that fucking parlay.
All right, let's $10 wins 600.
So if this hits, one of you guys is getting some money. I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah. I feel like we should. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get. Yeah, so we're gonna pick one of you guys, or maybe a couple of you. Give you a couple.
We might play split the pot.
If we split the pot, or we take all 600 and we build like a week one parlay with it.
No, just put it all on one game.
All right, I'm into it. We'll fucking discuss it though. All right, boys. That NFL list is never going to be done, Shadows. I can't wait to react to it, but I can't be bothered to even hear about it right now. All right, for me, for Bry's Cat, for Rocky Prop, who I think still kind of co-hosts the show with us. I'm not sure if he actually does or not. I didn't get a 2-week notice. I don't think Bry did either. But for both of us, for the Cat, for Rocky Prop, for his dad and his wife and kids, that's it. Sunday. Guys, just pop on the NASCAR fucking race and watch along with us, okay? All right, boys.